Good vibes, y'all. Good vibes. It's been a little minute, but I got another good one to talk to y'all about. And we're going to talk about reparations, but not reparations that we give to black people. I'm talking about a reparation that is for everyone. And it's called COVID. Yes, COVID reparation. Because I believe humanity is owed something. We don't own this. We didn't make it. We didn't approve it. And yet we suffer it. And we deserve reparations for this. This COVID thingy comes out of a laboratory. It belongs to government. And it seeped out on society. That is the reason why we are owed reparations. It's because y'all released SARS mixed with HIV onto the public. And now everybody is passing HIV to each other. Because that's what you said coronavirus is. We are owed. We shouldn't be treated like we're treated. They're putting $1,000, what you want to call it, ordinance on us. You know, you got to wear your mask everywhere. You know, you got curfews everywhere. Like as if you did something wrong. Telling you got to get vaccinated or you can't attend no movie theaters. Like I'm in a rush to pay you guys $80 to sit in your theater for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not. Y'all owe reparations to all of humanity. Anybody who have caught in this disease is owed reparations. If the government is the one who dropped the ball and it got released, it seems like they should be fitting the bill. It seems like they should be fitting the bill. You should be giving everyone $2,000 a month. You should be supplying everyone with food. You should be doing all this right here. It is your disease that you dropped out. And sorry ain't good enough. If it's true that all the people has passed, that's on the government's head. That's not our fault. Those families are owed reparation. There should be lawsuits going crazy right now at the Chinese government and the United States government, the British government, the Russian government, and anybody else, any African governments that participated in having COVID in their country. Y'all all putting lockdowns everywhere, like as if it's our fault. It is not our fault. This is that thing where I guess I get tired of government making it seem like it's our fault. Oh, you guys got together, so now it's spread. And all the conversation is all about what we did to make it spread. We're not even having a conversation like, where did this come from? How did it get loose? Why is it a problem? And then number two, why is the government treat me like as if I caused it? Y'all don't want to give no stimulus. And then people aren't asking for a stimulus like, you know, they want something free. A stimulus is owed when you're telling a business that they can't have people there. A stimulus is owed because whole businesses is shutting down. You're telling people that they can't show up to work. You're telling people that they got curfews. All those things, because we live in a world where, you know, life is 24/7. You know, people work all hours of the night. So to block all that off right there and then tell a person, well, we're only giving you limited stimulus, 6 months. You got Bill Gates talking about 2022 and y'all talking about 6 months. That's that madness right there. That's what make a person start questioning, why are y'all coming at me like this? Why are you treating me like this? I didn't put this disease out there. I'm living in it. I'm having to hide from it. We didn't put this out there. This is the reason why we're owed some form of reparation. And I mean a big check and a lengthy check and a monthly check. I don't care if it comes in the form of some basic income, but you're going to have to give everybody basic income if you're telling everybody you can't go to work, if you're telling everybody you can only work minimally, if you're putting people in hazardous situations, and then the whole factor that y'all put the disease out there. Y'all should be covering every American until you clamp down on this disease. Y'all should be covering everyone. No one should be having to worry about where they're getting money from. The government should be handing it out. That's what it should be going on. Y'all owe. The government needs to pay up. The government needs to give you a monthly check. If it's going to sit and tell you to stay home, then pay me, because I didn't put this disease out there. And if you don't want lawsuits running crazy at you, then pay up the money, because no matter what, we got to deal with it. No matter what, we have to deal with this. Can't run. Got to face it. But it doesn't take away responsibility. And we got a government, to me, that owes. It owes us. It's not like, oh, give it to me because I'm looking for a welfare handout. Y'all are creating welfare by dropping out a disease. They don't care about accidents. If it's true that you have over 2-3 million or 100 million people who have died from this, I'm saying all those families need to be restituted in some manner, needs to be made whole. This is the reason why some form of restitution has to come in, some humanity restitution. The government can't apologize for this, and nor can the government sit there and keep talking to us about how we need to vaccinate and not get to the root of it, as in, we're going to pay you guys for your pain and your suffering. That is what we're going through. Pain and suffering. I had a business and it's on total lockdown. What I did is basically I work with kids in the school district. It's on total lockdown. It's there no more. I haven't been since March when they started locking everything up. I feel like I am owed some form of restitution. I feel like I'm owed, and I feel like everybody else is owed, because my business wouldn't be down right now if our government wouldn't have never made that disease, if the Chinese wouldn't have never dropped the disease. I don't care about whose fault it is. The factor is I'm living in it, and I have to pay double. I have to fight for water, or when everybody's going on some toilet paper craze run. That's unnecessary to put everybody through that right there. No one deserves that, right? And I'm looking at these news people, and they're all talking about how Americans is refusing to take that shot. It's only been 7 months, 8 months of me really understanding that we are in a pandemic since March. That's the problem. And y'all got an antidote for that quick? That's hard to believe. What y'all need to do is slow treat and pay me and every other American money to survive, because everybody need it. You can't take away jobs and sit and tell people, well, wear your mask and go on back, and you got to get the shot too when it's available. Or we're going to take away the old ways you used to live. That's making me feel like things is my fault. That makes me feel like I'm in a privileged situation. And I'm out here busting my back. You're out there busting your back, trying to get things going, put food on the table. The government isn't busting their back in that manner for you. But yet they want to tell us how we need to live with it. No, y'all owe us reparations. This is a reparations that black, white, Mexican, and everybody can get along with right here, because everybody's been affected. Everybody's been affected. I feel like the government owes us. I feel like China owes us. I feel like all of them owe us. Stop blaming Americans. Stop blaming humanity for what y'all did in that library. Not library, but ooh, I'm upset, y'all. In that laboratory. In that laboratory. You know? Own that. Own that. You created something dark in that laboratory and it got out. Own it. And you need to pay every family who has gotten sick. And you need to pay every family who is doggone has passed, because there's kids who don't have their mom and dad anymore. That's real. All right, y'all. Like and subscribe. You know, I'm going to bring it to y'all for real. Till next time.